Number 9.
Welcome back. I'm texting for a moment because my friend said he doesn't like Resident Evil 2, the remake, and I'm asking him why. I've never played it, so I don't know one way or another. I just know that the Mr. X meme is really funny.
Looks like we're heading toward the center of the base.
Really?
That egghead sure loves mechanical things, doesn't he? I'll bet he has 1 or 2 spaceships lying around here somewhere.
The door is locked.
It's like a fool.
The door is... No, it's not, Tails. It's a giant
We can
rock.
find it. Right, Knuckles?
What? Why do I have to find the key?
Remember the level where you had to find something and how easy it was?
Treasure hunter.
You're the world's greatest treasure hunter.
Because all your levels involve just finding things.
Oh, good.
The Death Chamber.
Wait, is it actually called the Death Chamber?
Yes.
Wow, that seems pretty edgy for a kid's game. Come on, when is it my turn to find things in the Death Chamber? Hammer gloves.
Yes. Increase your punch attack power. I can now break iron containers with just a punch. And they look freaking... like...
Bizarre.
Like, I just have cinder blocks for hands now.
Remember that, what was it? It was like a Sonic X opening or something where Knuckles is just like... Where Knuckles just like punches a mountain and it causes a volcanic eruption.
No, that's a Sonic Boom.
Sonic Boom.
Yeah, he punches the ground, and that causes like a giant fissure to open up. And it...
Or maybe it was one where he like walks through a volcanic eruption without being hurt and stuff.
I think it is the, I think it's Sonic Boom where he punches the ground and causes a volcano.
Well, it's because Knuckles is apparently just the Hulk in terms of how strong he is. Okay, update. My friend says he just isn't really interested in the Resident Evil series, which I can understand. The only thing I really like about it is Mr. Wesker.
Wesker is a cool film. I don't really know much about Resident Evil. All I remember is that...
I don't need friends. I have Ouroboros.
all your... I don't know why, but I just have Skeletor saying, I am not nice!
Wesker is a lonely sinner.
Ah.
Top 10 most lovable anime protags. Number 1, Alex Wesker.
Nothing.
What does this button do? It ejects sticky goo. No, don't do it! No, please, stop! We call it Foogly Bop. But if you're at a loss, you can call it caramel sauce. Man,
What the heck are you talking about?
That was a song from one of the Ronald McDonald animated movies. Have you seen those?
Yes, unfortunately.
You actually have seen them?
Yes.
Which ones have you seen?
I think I remember the only one I remember is the one where they got turned into, like, kids. That was the only one I remember.
I have not seen that one. I've seen the one where, let me think. I've seen the one where they go back in time.
I might have seen
I've seen the one where they meet Franklin in the Haunted Mansion. And I have seen the one where Hamburglar gets abducted by aliens, which is what that song comes from. Where, apparently, substances that humans use as candy are considered by this alien race to be weaponry. Like, the ship shoots out a whole bunch of stuff that restrains another spaceship and keeps it from moving so that they can lock onto it. And he says, "What did you just do?" And he says, oh, what did he call it?
chewing gum.
No, he said, it's a weaponized substance called Fublshin Woofaloo. What? You Earthlings call it marshmallow.
I'm convinced that the person who wrote that was on drugs.
Or they were on McDonald's Happy Meals.
Saying way too much.
Let me think. Also, there was a whole moment in the Haunted House episode where the evil, like, Wizard of Oz looking genie or whatever, he's asking them a bunch of riddles, and if they get the riddles wrong, they fall into a trap. But And the trap would always be what the answer to the riddle was. Like, he asks the riddle, what can be big or small, but the more you take away from it, the bigger it gets. And the answer was a hole. And so, because they get it wrong, they fall into a hole, and that's the trap. And then there was, it can be felt outside and heard inside, but can only be seen when it's dusty. And the answer was, first of all, one of them guesses a dust mop. I don't know what they were thinking. But the actual answer was the wind. And because she got it wrong, she gets blown away. And that's when Ronald is like, oh, I get it. So the answers are also the traps. But the answer to the third riddle was friendship. And I don't understand how that was going to be a trap. So, there's my weird rant for the day.
Yeah,
Unless it was gonna, like, brainwash them into just being like, hey man, you're my best friend. And while they were distracted by that, just, I don't know, have a monster come in and murder them or something.
anyway, I found the second key, and I'm looking for the third one.
Oh, good.
Yes, I know what this does, Amichow.
The only one that I really wanted to see, but never got to see as a kid, was the one about the Loch Ness Monster. Because I like monsters.
I'm gonna be honest, I have really no idea
How to continue that conversation.
Yeah, because it's been so long since I've seen those, I like blocked them from my memory.
Uh-huh.
And jeez, like,
I don't remember if they were good.
No.
Not really?
Yeah.
They had some catchy songs. I have gotten Cleaning Up the Lab stuck in my head for like a week before. If any of you want to, look up that song. Like, seriously.
Ow.
Cleaning up the lab, we're cleaning up the lab. We'll scrub those beakers, get them so clean they squeak like sneakers.
How do you remember these lyrics after so long?
I memorized the script of the Finding Nemo movie after watching it only 3 times. I don't remember it all anymore, but, you know, autism is a powerful tool when it comes to memorizing things that are utterly useless.
That should go on my resume.
Uh-huh. My autism is a powerful weapon. What just... Where did you go? There you are. I am convinced that that's the song that Eggman's robots sing when they clean up his lab. Either that or Shadow sings it when he thinks no one's listening. Cleaning up the lab. I'm cleaning up the lab.
I like to imagine Shadows being a big softie. Because that's like... well, the thing is, the reason why he became so edgy, trademark, is because of, the tragic backstory with Maria. So, like, I feel like if... I think, like, in the comics, like, the closest thing Shadow has to Maria is Cream. So, like, Cream is the only one who's able to, like, get him to, like, show off his sweet. I have no idea what I'm doing. It's supposed to be in here.
Do you have to hit exactly the right spot?
I think... Ow.
I'll dust and mop from bottom to top. And when it's done, I'll have some fun. And that's when the electric guitar kicks in. We're rapidly approaching 10 minutes, and we're still digging.
I've dug up like 3 human skulls.
I sense that this is just a recurring thing with Knuckles, spending way too much time digging and not enough time actually finding the thing. Wouldn't be on the wall, in the walls, would it?
The thing is, there's nothing that kind of stands out in the wall. What's underneath? Usually, like his thing, like there's
A-E-I-O, that means you? Is he in the pillar?
Throw that thing away.
Beyond skull. Oh.
Here I come.
Here I come.
A bomb?
gotta be here. Damn skulls. There we go.
Ah! What on earth was going on with that?
I don't know.
Not too bad.
Oh, that was.
Oh, believe me, I need another drink. I just need. Also, did you know that the people who animated those Ronald McDonald shorts were the same people who animated Rugrats and Rocket Power?
You know what? I can entirely see it.
Because they don't know how to draw like humans that are not terrifying.
I mean, the good thing is there's not as many humans in that one. There's just Ronald, and he's a clown. He's wearing clown makeup. I feel like Ronald is probably the only clown that I feel like just can't be scary.
Have you seen the original Ronald McDonald?
Oh, was it scary?
He was terrifying. Not as terrifying as these massive fisticuff things I have. Yeah, do you want to do an intermission here?
Sure.
Alright.
Intermission!
Yay.